Breaking news, y'all. That's right. The Brooklyn Nets are sending DeAndre Jordan and four future second-round picks for Jahlil, Okafor, and Sekou Doumbouya from the Detroit Pistons. And the Pistons do plan on buying him out. So for Pistons fans who think, oh, we got DeAndre Jordan, the thumbnail had him dunk when he was with the Clippers on Mr. Knight. Well, you're not getting that DeAndre Jordan because that DeAndre Jordan is far, far removed from prime DeAndre Jordan. But it's a good deal for both teams. The Detroit Pistons allowing their fairly good contracts, right, to give them leverage in the sense that now they're going to have more assets. You may be thinking, well, they're 4 second-round picks. What will that turn into? We don't know. But they're assets to have, especially if you ever plan on trading down again like they did 2 years ago for Saddiq Bey, right? Going back into the first round and trading for him. And just having trade assets, trade chips to always have the flexibility to make a certain move, to get rid of a bad contract. So those types of things, and Woj is reporting that the Lakers will be a serious contender for DJ. I don't think DJ is very good, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. He's way past his prime. It's a huge reason why he couldn't get any minutes in the playoffs. I would say very limited minutes in the playoffs for him. Why he lost his starting job, and he's just, Clax is a lot better. So what does this mean for the Brooklyn Nets? They are going to save $47 million in salary, which is huge for a team that will need guys on a mid-level deals to add more depth to this team. We saw what happened last year. They had some key injuries, and then the role players honestly didn't step up. Joe Harris should have been a lot better in crunch time hitting those shots. They addressed that by signing a guy like Patty Mills. If you guys hear background noise, they're working on my AC, which is a huge reason why we haven't been posting every single day. We're going back to that. Today will be the last day that the AC people have to install my new electric unit. So it's been about almost 2 weeks. On Sunday it'll be 2 weeks without AC. It was hard. Today's not that hot, but I was drenched in sweat. And I can't record like this right now in my room. Recording just from my AirPods and my laptop. Don't have the whole setup. It's in my office where we have a studio. But we'll be moving there soon. Just want to come on here and just talk about this trade because it's a great move for both teams. The experiment of Doumbouya, right? Sekou. It has officially ended. It was written on the wall. But the writing was on the wall for a while now. Adding Kate Cunningham and Saddiq Bey exploding last year, or bursting onto the scene, better yet, right? Better choice of words there. That really puts him, put Doumbouya in a tough situation, right? So I think it's a good move if the Nets can get something out of him, because we saw the potential when he got drafted by the Pistons. I don't think he'll have a big role with the Nets. More of a 13, 14 type guy, a good practice guy for sure, but nothing that's gonna burst or make an immediate impact or be a rotational player. I would be shocked if he did. But yet again, it's good to have some type of a young talent developing in your system, and the Nets got that today. And Jahlil Okafor, I think he's a good player. He could be a guy that could break into the rotation, to be honest with you. That wouldn't shock me at all. I think he's very skilled. He's just playing in the wrong era of NBA basketball. If he was playing 15 years ago, it'd be a different story right now. How much are the Nets saving? About $47 million. That comes from Xavier. They're saving about $47 million, which is a big thing. And as Woj pointed out in his tweets, the Nets have shown the ability to recruit top-level veteran minimum talent as big market title contenders, which alleviates pressure of surrounding picks over of surrendering picks over the life of Durant, Harden, and Irvin era. $47 million savings can be reinvested into free agents at mid-level exception, buying future seconds. Yeah, the Nets got the Nets got richer, bro. They drafted very well. They got my boy Cam Thomas from LSU, and he's just a microwave scorer. He is exactly what they need off the bench. He's going to provide that. A kid who has no conscience. If he misses 4 or 5 shots in a row, he's going to shoot to 6 because that's what he's programmed to do. And you gotta love that because he is a microwave scorer off the bench, right? It's a lot of upside to get a lot better as well. Playing against great players in practice and just learning from those type of players, it's only going to help him become a better basketball player. The Nets are in a great situation right now, to be honest with you. And signing a guy like Patty Mills who hits big shots, who's always hit big shots in big moments, that was huge. That was huge to me. So that's what I think. In terms of the Pistons, what does it mean for the Pistons? More assets again, as I said earlier. I like what they're doing. They have a young team. It's just good, right? Like if they ever come across a player that they want, they are now building enough assets to trade away to get that type of player, maybe a mid-level type player. It's just a good situation for both teams. I would say in terms of immediate now, obviously the Nets because they had to shed all that money. But, in terms of the future, I think the Pistons are in a very good situation, especially with Kate Cunningham there. But that's just what I think. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this trade. The other trade that we had, I think today, let's talk about that one, was Juancho. Hernan Gomez going to Boston for Chris Dunn, Carson Edwards, and a 2026 second round pick swap. That was interesting. They like Juancho in Boston. I think Chris Dunn could provide some depth for the Grizzlies, and Carson Edwards provides shooting. Carson's a bucket. So it's a deal that had to be done from both teams. Gomez gives the Celtics another potential floor spacer in the bench role. Just said that. And then the Grizzlies continue to find value in margins. So we'll continue to be open to deal with the franchise. Yeah, it gives them depth, right? It's not a move the needle type deal, but it's just a deal that could potentially be a nice reward if your main guys get injured. That's how I would grade that. And then what was the other stuff? And these deals can't be completed until September 15th, right? And then we had some unvaccinated NBA players who have very different off-court experiences and their vaccinated teammates this season, according to proposed rules changed by ESPN. And then Dennis Smith ended up signing a camp deal with the Portland Trail Blazers. Kansas guard Marcus Garrett signed a 2-year deal with Miami Heat. Yeah, I guess. I mean, he was tenacious in Summer League. He was. How much will he play? We'll see. And then Clint Capella agreeing to a 2-year, $46 million deal. That was a big deal. I love Capella. I think he's a very, very good basketball player. Very good. He definitely makes an impact and makes the Hawks a lot better. Especially when you have a point guard like Trae Young who can guard anybody, right? So you need that type of guy. Dang, the only tweet I want to see is Ben Simmons trade to the King. This is the only tweet I want to see besides Fox. I do not care. Yeah. We'll see if Adrian drops the bomb. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it. So I just wanted to come on here and kind of discuss this Pistons Nets deal, what this means. If you guys have any questions in the comments below. If you guys haven't checked out my video from earlier, I dropped a Ben Simmons video just talking about how the Kings will regret it if they don't trade for him, because the Kings, being a small market team, they don't have access to these types of players at this, juncture of their career, right? Not even at his, like, he's not even at his prime yet. He's 25 years old. I would say your prime 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And you have a chance. So do what you got to do, right? Like Xavier says, but it is what it is, man. It's going to be fun, though. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. As always, support our other YouTube videos. Shout out to all of Houston Rockets Nation, man, for supporting the Jalen Green Chosen video. We got over 10,000 views already. Keep supporting, keep pushing. We're over 8,000 subscribers. It keeps growing little by little, but it's growing, a subscriber a day. So let's get to that. I'm excited. Who did DJ go to? Kings fan Sneak says DJ went to the Pistons, but he's going to get bought out and probably end up with the Lakers. Doesn't really matter. Like, he's not going to make an impact there. Like, he's not good. To me, he's not good no more. So, it is what it is, man. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support as always. We'll be doing more lives next week. We got 2 scheduled, Monday and Tuesday. I got a 9 a.m. with Coach, and then Coach Jimmy, right? And then we got my boy from the best G League account on Instagram, like, hands down. So make sure you check those 2 out. We'll be live. I have a question. What is the second best league in the world in basketball? The league in Europe or in the Australian league? I would say, you got the Turkish league, you got the Spaniard league, right? ACB. I would go Spain, then Turkey. So NBA, Spain, Turkey. That's my order for me, at least. Australian league is pretty good. It's pretty good. But it's not in the top 3 to me. Why are people saying we got LaMarcus Aldridge when we didn't even get him? LOL. Matt, LOL. I have no idea. Pick and roll with Killing Unstoppable. Will Money. Shout out to Will Money. But yeah, man. Thank you guys. If you guys have any questions about any of the videos, what type of videos you want me to produce, let me know. Again, hit the like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace.